Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Bank Shop Breakdown. We're going to go over some of the college basketball games for Friday, December 23rd, 2022. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can always find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. Alrighty, so first of all, I want to mention Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas to all of you. The next few days in college basketball are a little weird when it comes to their schedule. On Saturday, Christmas Eve, there is nothing. There's no games on the board. For Christmas Day, there is one game in the Big East Conference, and then there's a few games in the Hawaiian Airlines tournament, but I'm just going to skip that day. You know, it's Christmas Day, not a lot of action. I'm still going to have to wait and see who's going to be in those games because of that tournament. So there's not going to be a video for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then the day after Christmas, there's also actually no games on the board. So for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, no Bank Shop Breakdown. But we'll be back on Monday night for Tuesday's games in college basketball. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Let's get into it. Here are the games for Friday, December 23rd. First up, it's Coppin State taking on George Mason. This one's going to be a 4 o'clock Eastern start time on ESPN+. Coppin State's coming off a big-time upset win over James Madison. They won it 107-100 in double overtime in a home game for Coppin State in that game. And both teams just played on Wednesday, so the fatigue factor is there. But I think more so for a Coppin State team that's coming off a big-time win, so this could be a letdown spot, but also has a defense that has notoriously struggled this season, ranked 332nd in the nation in adjusted defensive efficiency. We've seen teams put up 80, 90, and even 100 points. Now, James Madison scored 100 in double overtime, but UMBC a couple weeks ago scored 109 points in regulation against this Coppin State team. So even though Coppin State is a pretty solid offensive team, it's a pretty good shooting team as well, ranked 99 in the nation in three-point shooting, 57th in effective field goal percentage. The defense really hurts them at times. They're also a very bad rebounding team. So coming off a big-time win with only one day off, now having to go on the road against a pretty sound team that's coming off a loss themselves in George Mason. They were on a 5-game win streak before that loss to Old Dominion, but a George Mason team that's shooting the ball well, rebounding the ball well, and playing well defensively. I just don't love this spot for Coppin State. For me, when I'm taking Coppin State, and we've talked about it on the show before, if I'm taking Coppin State, I'm looking for that money line, that plus 500, plus 1,000 money line. We've seen Coppin State win and cash against some tough teams like James Madison, like UNC Greensboro a few seasons ago. But as an underdog here, I think they lose this game by 20 plus more often than not. So give me George Mason laying the points in this one. Next up, it's Bucknell taking on Rutgers. This is going to be a 5 o'clock Eastern start time on Big Ten Network. Now, Bucknell is 7-5 this season, and their offense is off to a great start. You look at their shooting numbers, they're ranked 23rd in the nation in effective field goal percentage, top 30 in three-point shooting, top 50 in two-point field goal shooting. But against a very, very good Rutgers defense, it's ranked 3rd in the nation in adjusted defensive efficiency, forces a lot of turnovers, is very strong against the three-point shot, ranked 4th in the nation in three-point defense. I just don't think this Bucknell offense is going to be able to travel in this spot, and the Bucknell defense has not been very good, ranked 287th in the nation in adjusted defensive efficiency. This is a team that also turns the ball over a ton, so I just don't love this matchup for Bucknell, going up against a very good defensive team. And Rutgers offense, we've seen as of late, starting to pick it up. We saw in their most recent game, 81 points scored against Wake Forest, an absolute blowout win, 81-57. They've had about a week off now to rest, and I think this is a good spot for them to earn a classic blowout win. So give me Rutgers in this game, laying the points. Next up, the final game we're going to talk about for Friday's card. It's Kennesaw State and Indiana. This one's 7 o'clock Eastern on the Big Ten Network. Kennesaw State is a very experienced team. They brought back a lot of production from last year's roster, and overall, they're ranked 60th in the country in D1 experience. They're a good perimeter shooting team that gets to the free throw line quite a bit, and they're also solid defensively. I think their defense is way undervalued and underrated right now, as the opponents have shot very well against them, but you look at the fact that Kennesaw State's a good rebounding team on the defensive glass. They're ranked 39th in the nation in defensive rebounding percentage, and they're able to force those turnovers in the top 100 in turnover percentage. I think they have a chance to keep this game within about 10-15 points, and we're getting well more than that in this one right now. So I'm going to take a shot here with Kennesaw State plus the points, as Indiana's lost 3 of its last 5 games, while Kennesaw State's won 4 of its last 5, including a true road win over Mercer. Kennesaw State, like I said, experienced dog that's rebounds the ball well. They force those turnovers, a good perimeter shooting team. If there was a big-time upset for this Christmas Eve card in college basketball, I think this would be the one. I still think Indiana wins this game outright, but I think Kennesaw State covers the number. So give me the points with the Owls in this one. And that's it. Those are the games for Friday, December 23rd in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comment section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. No bank shop breakdown for Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, but be on the lookout Monday night for Tuesday's games in college hoops. Merry Christmas again, and I hope to see you guys soon. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.